This is Pat McMahon again, and this is the time that I always say I'd like to introduce you to. In this case, I'd like to introduce you to the $6 billion man. As a matter of fact, a lot of that money may be yours because this is Jeff Meshey, who is the president and CEO of Desert Financial. And I have to tell you, when you're talking about a figure like $6 billion, it means that an organization that's been around since 1939 is doing something right. Congratulations, Jeff, and welcome.
Thank you so much, Pat.
I think one of the first things that everybody wants to know, certainly me, I'd like to know the difference between a credit union and a bank. Who better to ask?
Absolutely. It's a very simple difference. The difference between a credit union and a bank is that the members, our customers, own the credit union. We don't have shareholders. We don't need to serve any additional masters. All of our members actually own the institution. And that gives us the ability to operate quite differently than a bank because all of our efforts are focused on our member owners.
Well, talk about your efforts. Talk about your efforts, if you will, Jeff, about the services that you provide.
Absolutely. So we're a full service financial institution. We offer virtually everything you could get at a bank. We're federally insured with the same limits that banks have through a different governmental agency. But we've been around, as you said, for a long time. And, we feel that we're a great alternative to the banks out there. And the banks, by the way, do a good job. We just figure that we have a great alternative. And the alternative is we really operate with a different purpose and a different mission. And that is to really help people and make their lives better. And so we provide financial products the same as banks do. We just try and do it a little bit better with our members' best interests at heart. One of the main differences also is we have what we call a member give back bonus every year. And that's kind of like a dividend to an owner of a bank, except we give it to all of the owners of the credit union for the business that they do with us. So this year we're looking to credit accounts for $14 million in January from this transaction.
Wow. You personally have been so active in the community with the fact that you're a life member of the Fiesta Bowl Committee, member of Class 29 of Valley Leadership, recognized as one of the most admired leaders by the Phoenix Business Journal. But that's all pretty much in the Valley of the Sun. Where else does your organization, operate?
Well, thanks for asking. We just were awarded a statewide charter by the state regulators. And so we're looking to branch up into northern Arizona, as well as down into southern Arizona. So heretofore, we've been just in the Valley of the Sun, but we have big plans over the next few years to expand into those additional markets. So I know you've got viewers up in some of those areas. We're targeting Prescott for some locations next year. So coming soon.
There are banks and financial institutions coming to the Valley of the Sun from all over the country. They like this as much as individuals like it and the reasons that people move here. But very quickly, what should we know when we are choosing a financial institution? What do we look for, Jeff?
Well, the one thing that I look for, again, is the local service. And so we're owned locally. We've been here our whole history, and we're just serving Arizona. And, many of the big banks have locations across the country. And I think during COVID, this has been kind of a nice differentiator for us because we're able to concentrate our efforts on helping the people that need help in Arizona. If you're a national bank, you've got to help people across the country and in some cases across the world, because that's where your customers are. So for us, our members are in Arizona, and we're laser focused on serving the markets in Arizona. We've supported the community just in COVID-related things to the tune of over $1 million in donations this year, Pat.
AZTV proud to introduce you to the president and CEO of Desert Financial Credit Union. I'm talking with and about Jeffrey Meshey. Happy holidays, Jeff.
Thanks, you too, Pat.